What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ryan Rose Q. Today, we're reacting to a video from Zach titled, Why Nobody Was Satisfied with Streamer University. A lot of people are having outrage about it. Let's go ahead and get into this one and see what they're talking about.
Streamers University roster this year is fucking crazy. Every time they said a nigga name, who is that?
Who are they?
Let us in. Let us in. Let us in. Let us in.
Oh, sorry, bro. This shit is not fucking fair. Chat, Kai just did the fucking the reveal, and I'm not with that.
You know what the funniest part about Streamer University 2 is?
I think people be kind of tripping, bro. I think it's a Generation Z thing. I'm trying to wait till I get my opinion, but that's a lot, man. That's a lot of emotion.
You said yes, and your answer was it's people literally dressing up as clowns, running in the middle of the street, holding up signs that they didn't get accepted into Streamer University. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not even that. Because before Cenat even finished reading the roster, people had already decided they hated this. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. I'm not too tapped in with the streamer world like that, so a lot of the names I was seeing, I'm not that familiar with, but a lot of the videos I was coming across of people that were getting accepted had 300K, 900K. And I will say some of the niggas he picked did have like a little bit less, like 69,000. Like those are on the smaller end. And I also seen a lot of videos of people calling these streamers random. The second somebody's favorite streamer didn't get fucking called, the entire comment section said this list is trash. Before I really get,
Yeah, I think it's honestly one of those things that it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't, from Kai's perspective, because it's not that many people that's going to be picked here. So I think no matter who he picked, there was always going to be comments about people that were not satisfied with the list that he chose, especially if the people that you love or your favorite streamer was not accepted. So I really think it was no way for him to actually win this one. But let's keep going.
into this video, I just want to touch on the people calling niggas randoms. Because if these streamers are randoms, then like, isn't that what niggas asked for? I really don't think this was ever about the roster.
Great question. Great question. Right? Let's just talk about that. Isn't Streamer University supposed to be for people that we're not too familiar with, that are dedicated to streaming, that Kai recognizes, puts in hours, puts in days, puts in months to actually do it on their own without feeling like they're about to go on Streamer University? So isn't that what it's all about? I don't know, man. It's kind of wild.
Itself, I think what's happening was inevitable. Every time somebody gets an opportunity online that thousands of other people wanted, the internet immediately starts doing two things. First, they start questioning whether the person who got picked deserved it or not. Then they start imagining why they would have been a better choice. That's exactly what happened here.
But thanks to all the haters.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. All right, y'all.
My eyes is on you! Suburb!
We do have some.
Fine. You chill.
I gave up everything for this. Everything that I've ever had in my life. I gave it up to try to achieve this one thing.
Anytime streaming.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this, right? I believe that brother right there is, in fact, a content creator. So that video, if you really want to look at it from my perspective, that video got him a reaction. And I think it was probably best for real time of understanding that he wasn't accepted. I will hope that he's not serious about that feeling. Anybody that believed that getting accepted into Streamer University was going to change your life as a streamer, I get it. But in all reality, man, there's so much that you could do on the internet with a camera if only you knew how. You don't need the help of Cenat. Believe it or not, you put in enough work, you be consistent, because that's what DDG said a while ago, and I think it went over a lot of people's heads. If you remain consistent, people are going to see you. People are going to have conversations with you. There's no need for you to reach out to people before the time presents itself. My opinion.
University has came up in the past year. People have been saying that Kai needed to fix it from the last one. Everybody's been saying that the first one felt like Kai and friends. They wanted more unknown streamers. They wanted more hidden talent. Creators that actually needed this exposure. Then Kai revealed Streamer University 2, and somehow people were still mad. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the criticism does make sense because I'm seeing big names like Queen Naija, Runic TV, Sky Jackson, Sketch, Silky, Not Quite Like Dub, King the Great, Dream Doll, Lacey, Marlon, Geo. Why the fuck is Geo? She's a rapper, yeah. And those are names you know have a platform just based off their name.
At this point, Kai just need to rename Stream University to Celebrity University because that's basically all that he got in there. Sky Jackson, Queen Naija, Dream Doll, and Clarence. The worst one for me was Sky Jackson because what the fuck is she possibly going to talk about and do?
Yeah, I think we just got to be realistic. I think it's a real good mixture. I think it's a really nice mixture. We don't just want to see people that we don't know on Streamer University. We just got to be realistic about this. We want to see some people that we know that are now taking their talents from what we know them for and really going into the streaming world. There are, Sky has fans. There's people that want to see her streaming. And my thing is, this is what Streamer University is about, right? I think we're kind of getting it mixed up from what his thoughts of what he wanted to do, what he told us that he wanted to do, and then what we're seeing. I just think everybody that has a mouth is going to have an opinion. But W Kai, man. W Kai.
I mean, we don't want to hear about your baby father, I'm sorry.
But you know these streamers, man, they got a clip farm. So you know some of these reactions felt kinda
Embarrassing.
you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas started their videos.
Y'all heard me say that earlier, right? That I believe that a lot of these videos had to get made with the sole purpose of just making content to kind of capture the moment for real. It's like with DDG getting on his own diss song. I think it's just a time to raise awareness to keep your brand going. And I hope that every content creator that was trying to get on Streamer University is treating it that way.
In streams knowing Kai wasn't going to say their names and then got mad on purpose. That's literally what they were doing, by the way.
How much fuck your order? How much fuck your order, nigga?
If you scroll on TikTok, you'll see reaction after reaction after reaction. People throwing their phones, throwing fucking chairs into their TVs, crying. Dead ass crying. Okay, some of these reactions might not be performative. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these motherfuckers were genuinely upset. Others were just farming reactions, knowing they weren't gonna get in the first place. But regardless, everybody started becoming an admissions officer. Everybody had opinions. Everybody has a better roster. And we all know that better roster is just one that includes them. But anyways, after watching all these reactions, I realized this conversation isn't about Streamer University. It's about expectations, because I don't think Kai gave people what they asked for, and I don't think people would have been satisfied even if he did.
Kai Cenat only picked.
For real, I say it again, damned if he did, damned if he don't. It's just like, it's no way to please a bunch of people. It's not. And I respect that Kai is, I say this with respect, I don't think that Kai is in the people pleasing era right now. I think where he is right now, he's just going to do what he knows to do, and people just going to fall in line. And for any content creators that's watching this, please keep that same energy as well. Do what it is that you're doing. Do not do what you're doing because of the fans. Don't do what you're doing because people are giving you opinions, because people's opinions will always change. People will always have negative opinions to something that's actually positive. If they got a mouth, they're going to have an opinion. Do what you got to do, though.
2 Mexican streamers to Streamer University, and many different people are feeling like our favorite streamers were snubbed from this event. But yeah, we have all of the details to tell you in this video. The only streamers that made it into Streamer University that are Raza are Benji Chavez, and you guys can see his reaction right here. And then Crystal Izaguirre, yes, Chuz's sister, also completely surprised to be accepted into this Streamer University. But bro, there were many different influencers and streamers that got left out that everybody thought were actually gonna make it.
Why did Kai Cenat only let his friends or baddies into Streamer University? I saw Duke Dennis, Chris Nextdoor, and I'm Davis, all the core boys, and then an OnlyFans model. but he wouldn't let me in. A white boy like me, you'd have like 2 white boys. You needed 1 more white boy.
Let's be fair first, Kai did make minute changes. If you compare this year's roster to the last Streamer University, there are like more smaller creators in my opinion. In one of my other videos, I said there needs to be like a cap of how many followers you need to have or something like that. And I honestly think I said that wrong. I think we just need to say how many subscribers a small creator should have, or what's like the cap of subscribers you need to hit till you're not a small creator anymore. For some people, it might be 50,000. For other people, it might be 100K. For some people, it might be 1 million. But I'm seeing names that I've never ever seen before, like dead ass. And then I go to some of these profiles, they got around like 50K. I've seen somebody with 69K, and they actually deserve these opportunities, bro. And it looks like this opportunity could probably change their lives, change their career. And that's good for them. That's a good.
Yeah, that really is, man. Super shout outs to the guys that were really working on their career way before they even knew that Kai was going to come out with Streamer University too. And now they have this opportunity to continue to grow, because that's truly what it's about. Somebody that was already doing their thing, going hard all by themselves, finally getting the opportunity to take it to the next level. But I do think that the Streamer University has to also be a show, and it has to have entertainment. And I believe that that's what's going on. I know that Queen Naja has a child that's also a streamer as well. So I think that she got accepted more so just for her child. But I could be wrong about that. But let's keep going.
Thing, period.
The in person was really good.
Damn, she has 1 viewer. She has 1 viewer.
The in person application was.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys.
This is what people wanted. No, but the conversation gets interesting because Kai didn't stop inviting bigger creators or bigger personalities, even though he was inviting more unknown creators. You still had names that everybody recognized. Stable Ronaldo, I'm Davis, Yusuf, Sky Jackson. And that's where I think people's frustration comes from, because that was one of the biggest criticisms about Streamer University, that it felt like more of a creator event than a university. People were essentially saying, can we stop giving big opportunities to people who have already had them? And if I'm being honest, Kai did not solve that controversy. He improved it. These niggas are already successful. Streamer University isn't gonna break their careers. It's not gonna push them any further than they already are. But for somebody streaming to fucking 20 viewers, 20 to 100 viewers, that's gonna change their lives. But
yeah, I think that's even what he wanted for last time as well. He wanted to create the atmosphere that someone that doesn't have a lot of fans could link up with somebody that has a bunch of fans and do a quick TikTok video, just do things together to basically bring awareness from one fan base to another fan base to give people the opportunity to grow. And that goes back into what I'm saying about him actually bringing these stars as well, right? Bring the stars because the stars are willing to work with these streamers. I think it's just one of those things that anybody that was not accepted is going to feel their way about them not being accepted, rightfully so. But man, salute to the guys that were, salute to the people that were accepted, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime moment, man.
that's why I understand people's anger when they look at certain names and then they're like, why the fuck did they get in? Good moment to ask that question.
Man, so Sky Jackson and Dream Doll is facing backlash right now for getting invited to Cenat Streamer University. A lot of people mad as hell and they don't feel like they should be there. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna talk too much shit about Sky Jackson because she be on here liking my videos sometimes. But Dream Doll, bro, Kai, is you for real? Shorty is a rapper that barely even do that. Some of these selections was so terrible it didn't make no sense. I even seen he invited an OF girl on there. I don't even want to say what I think she was selected for.
You know what I'm saying? That just motivated me. Like, oh, damn, really? Me? I ain't get picked? I see all type of shit. Like, Gio, she just started streaming 2 weeks ago. I love Gio, love how she dressed. Nothing against her. Dream Doll, nigga, don't understand how the fuck she got. That's one person, like, I truly, on my mama, I swear to God, I don't understand how she got it. She don't even show.
Queen, nigga, why you got... She's a fucking millionaire! She's a fucking millionaire!
Already famous,
But at the same time, people keep on forgetting something. Kai never promised that this was gonna be completely random. He never said this would only be for small creators. He never said every big creator couldn't apply. He picked who he wanted, and that's always been the event. And I think that's where a lot of people confuse their expectations with reality, because what Kai promised and what the internet imagined were two different things. What I really noticed scrolling through all these videos, seeing all these reactions, was that a lot of these videos weren't really criticizing Kai. They were reacting the way they were because it wasn't them, or because it wasn't their favorite creator who got picked. Two different conversations, my nigga.
If this shit don't say Jada Dawn, if this don't say Jada Dawn, oh my fucking god.
Think about it, bruh. If you
Yeah, when it's said and done, it's pretty much on the person and the way that they're reacting to it. But it's impossible for everybody that had got accepted. So if you didn't get accepted and you really crashing out, that's a you thing before it's anybody else, man.
get into Streamer University, if your favorite creator gets into Streamer University, the roster is amazing to you, right? If motherfuckers don't get in, now all of a sudden Kai doesn't know talent. That's not really an objective opinion. That's disappointment. Like I was talking about earlier in the video, I seen people saying these streamers are random, these people are random. Wouldn't you be a random to millions of other people too? Everybody starts off somewhere. Just because you don't recognize somebody.
Great point. Great point. Making a TikTok video calling people random when you're random is kind of random. That's kind of crazy.
Does not mean they're fucking irrelevant. But at the same time, I do understand asking why some established creators are there. Both things can be true, bruh. Some smaller creators deserved an opportunity, bigger creators probably did.
Okay, I think this video is cut off, but it's actually a good time for me to wrap it because I'm thinking about this for what it is. People went too far, but hey, I actually like it. I think that anything that was hashtag Streamer University 2 only made it a more important topic of the time. With the rap diss songs, with the think pieces about not being accepted, with the people that were accepted, I think all of it just makes it bigger. I'm happy to see it. I know that some people were really treating the Streamer University, like I saw they were making posts saying that it's harder to get into Streamer University than it is to get into Harvard. I don't think people are taking into serious consideration that this was made by Cenat and it wasn't made to be a real college, ever. So let's not look at it like that. Even to the point that he said, man, Kai never said that he was just going to come with random people or do a lottery. He did express that you could go ahead and do your tryout. And did he watch the tryouts? I think so, for the most part. But I think everything was kind of shown or planned for what it was. And then you added a few more accessories to it. I don't think this was a real competition of 40 spaces for all content creators to just fight for. And I'll say this much, man. If you guys understood the power of shorts today, the power of just posting videos and being consistent and really giving it your all, you wouldn't want to be trying to stand online for anything unless it was actually a part of your content. Focus on your own content, and what you'll notice is you'll actually blow. You'll go further in life by just focusing on yourself and being tunnel vision, like a horse with blinders, versus watching what other people are doing, especially the uberly successful, and wanting a handout from them. It doesn't really work like that. You're not going to get what you truly desire doing it that way. But I ain't going to hold you guys any much longer. If y'all like this video, please go ahead and like this video, comment, subscribe, hit that hype button so that more people get a chance to see it. I'm going to be making a lot more of these videos, so get comfortable, you guys. Let me know how y'all feeling. It's your guy, Ryan Rose Q. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Later.